They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906-293-8401 and see what the Newberry Newsprint Shop can do for you.
Good afternoon and welcome back inside the Little Bear West Arena. Here in Manistee, Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. M123 FM, My Manistee on Facebook, and streaming to your big screen at the E.U.P Sports Network on YouTube. Glad to have you along. Game 2 of this doubleheader between French Trucking and the Dickinson Area Hockey Association's Iron Kings, who were winners Game 1 earlier today as they picked up the 4-1 victory. French Trucking jumped out to the lead in that contest, and then it was all Iron Kings from there. They got a goal late in the first period to tie it up, then broke through with back-to-back goals in the second before burying the dagger in the fourth. French Trucking going to try and bounce back in this one. The game that kind of got a little physical towards the end of number 1. I know some of the French Trucking players were not too happy about that. See if there's any carryover there. Hopefully not. And we get 2 more good hockey games. It'll wrap up the youth hockey weekend with this contest. And then it's on to Wednesday night for French Trucking, where they'll play Negaunee in the second game of their doubleheader. It is pregame here for game number 2. French Trucking on the far end in the whites and the Dickinson Hockey Association Iron Kings in the black and the red. We step aside here on the pregame puck drop when we come back. It's M123 FM. My Manistee in the E.U.P Sports Network.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family and family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine. From Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
Again, Hardenbrook, glad to have you along as we are back inside the Little Bear West Arena here in Manistee, Game 2 of our 14U Sunday doubleheader. French Trucking and the Dickinson Area Hockey Association's Iron Kings. French Trucking, after their loss this morning, drops their record to 4-2 overall on the season. They're going to try and pick one up here and get some positive momentum going as we head back out into the next week here. Final instructions for French Trucking. You see them there huddled and now breaking out from the bench. Here we go. Glad to have you along. Hope your Sunday is going well. 15-minute periods at the 14U level for our Cup League games, which is a majority of the regular season weekend contest. Next weekend French Trucking and all the DAHA and local youth teams will be up in Marquette for the MAC Holiday Shuffle. We'll be in Gaylord for varsity hockey action, but keep you up to date as we move along in those games. Here we go. French Trucking and the Whites, they're coming at us here in period number 1. Audie Hinkson drops the puck, reffing with Carson today, and we are underway. French Trucking tries to skate it into the zone, taken in the neutral zone. This is how the last one started. First few minutes, nobody really did much of anything. Oliver Severns had the lone French Trucking goal this morning. Here's DeWitt, tries to dance it around, or check that. Rondo brings it up, sends it down, chases on. See Natalie Mayaki there. DAHA behind their own bench. Iron Kings in the black with the red numbers. Red stripes on the black socks. French Trucking and the whites. Red and black on the sleeves and pants. Black numbers on the back. Mackey sweeps this around. It was too far for Severns. Centered back, broken up. No shots on goal either way. Down on the far end, Kuznier gets the start with Logan Lusk set to do the relief duties and come in midway through the contest. DeWitt had it poked away. Fights for it in behind. Now Rondo came around. Taken out. McNamara with a little shove. Doesn't slow anybody down. End to end go the Iron Kings. Now they get tangled up into the boards. Far end, McNamara No, McNamara's up and okay. Shot fired in is blocked and out of the zone. We'll get a whistle. There's a French Trucking player down after getting tangled up and going into the boards. Chris Benish, Matt Mayaki are handling the coaching duties for the 14U today. Don't have a number. Also see one of the Iron King coaches coming out to check. Good to see that sportsmanship. Both players were racing for the loose puck down there at that end and then tried to slow down to avoid hitting the wall, and their feet just got tangled. It's Chris Benish. He'll come off. Or Luke Benish, rather. Lubkert will come on to fill that role, and we'll be back under play. First minute and a half and then some gone. 13:23 to go here in the first. Offensive end face-off. Iron Kings will play it back to the point. Rocketed off a skate. Here comes French Trucking. McNamara, nice move, but couldn't free himself up to pull the trigger on the shot. In the corner. One player I haven't seen today, I've noticed, is Logan McIntyre, who's been a big piece of this team. Taken away, Lubkert. Whistle. And McNamara's going to the box. So, first penalty in this contest goes against French Trucking. 12:46 to play in the first. Their penalty kill, pretty solid this weekend. McNamara on the penalty. Far offensive end. The Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. Iron Kings want to set up organized shots here. Taken away out of the zone. Nice move. Another nice move, but taken away from Lubkert. Luke Lubkert will give chase. Iron Kings will skate it out. Both teams playing hard here in the early going. Down in the corner. Severns, I see in there. Mackey, I see in there. And a whistle. And another one is going. Oliver Severns, maybe? He doesn't know. Cross-check the call. And Severns heads in, and it's 5-on-3 for 59 seconds. Not the kind of start you wanted. McNamara and Severns both sitting. They're among your better goal scorers here early on. So it's Suriano in behind the net. Takes the draw. Lubkert, Suriano, Mackey. Here on this one. Iron Kings trying to spread the ice. 5-on-3 advantage. They'll fire in wide there. Mackey will come over and play it. Backhand out of the zone. 30 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Lubkert is battling. That one tipped into the corner. 22 seconds left in the two-man advantage for the Iron Kings, who won game one. High slot, save. Kuznier, nice job there. Rebound, backhanded wide. Played back to the point, too far. And it's going to be icing. And the Iron Kings will take the draw back on the offensive end. 4 seconds left on McNamara's penalty. .36 seconds left on the Severns penalty. Be nice to get one back here. Then try to kill off that other 30 seconds and battle back to full strength. Kind of hit the reset button here. Draw, one back to the point. Iron Kings will possess it. McNamara out of the box, comes to the bench. Benish will come back on. Good to see him back after taking that tough tumble. Puck worked around. Referees tangled up in it. Finn Price behind for French Trucking. Almost lost the handle, then just reverses it to the far corner. Held in by the Iron Kings. Under 10 seconds. Body down behind and a whistle. And another French Trucking penalty. This one going to be on Finn Price along the boards. 3 seconds left before Severns was set to come out. 3 straight penalties. And now another 5-on-3. But those 3 straight penalties are adding up here. 10:47 to play. We aren't even 5 minutes into the game. And by the time we hit the 6.5 minute mark, we're going to have 4.5 straight minutes of it being penalties. Horn. Oh, they're having an issue with the scoreboard controller. It was DeWitt on the penalty, not Finn Price. My apologies. And Severns should have 3 seconds left. So they were trying to put the new penalty on and accidentally wiped everything off. Off the draw. French Trucking wins it back to the wall. Severns is out. He's waiting for the breakout pass. He'll get it. And then carries it right back where he got the pass from. Wraps it around. Tries to ice it. Knocked out of the air. Should be a high stick, and it is. Audie's all over it. 1:11 now on the DeWitt penalty. Again, things got a little physical at the end of game one. I didn't think it was anything too terrible, but I know the Iron King coaches were none too happy and spent a few minutes with the officials, the young officials from Manistee, Austin and Carson Hinkson, after that contest. Kuzner, big save. So maybe that's playing a part into the parade to the penalty box. 1:01 to go on DeWitt's penalty. We've killed off 2 separate portions of a 5-on-3 and almost had a 5-on-4 killed off. McNamara, then Severns, then DeWitt to the box. And now DeWitt has 50 seconds left on his. No score, 10 minutes to go here in the first. Big hit, Lubkert, and another penalty. This is unreal. 4 straight. And another 5-on-3. We're going to play this whole period shorthanded. For 42 seconds, our third 5-on-3 of the period, and it's not a bad call either way. Carson and Austin know their stuff. Been on the ice almost as long as they can walk. Another hit along the boards. Minute and a half for Lubkert. The 4th straight French trucking penalty. And the second game of the day, 4th on the weekend. When legs start to get a little weary, French trucking's got a lot of guys playing a lot of extra ice time while others sit in the penalty box. 4th straight penalty. DeWitt, 18 seconds. He'll be out, and it'll be 5-on-4 again. Second straight stretch of almost a minute of 5-on-3. Down in the corner. DeWitt will skate out and join the play. Kuzner covers it up. Strong start there. 42 seconds left in this penalty, but who knows if that'll expire. 9:10 to go. French trucking got to get over whatever this frustration and anger is and just start to play solid hockey. I talked to a couple of the French trucking players just hanging out in between games. They weren't happy about some of the first game stuff too. Plus you add in the frustration of a tough loss, and the penalties have dominated the first period, but give French trucking credit. They are 10 seconds away from killing off their 4th straight penalty without giving up a goal, and Kuzner and the French trucking group have held serve, and we're back to even strength. Shot by DeWitt is blocked. Soriano holds the zone. Shot fired wide. 5-on-5 for the first time since just under the 15-minute to go mark. But now the Iron Kings break it out, bring it in, shot, save, whistle, and we'll get a stoppage there. It was in and out of the glove. 7:58 to go. Left side offensive end draw for the Iron Kings. French trucking, one area they've already shown improvement on. Along with their defensive positioning has been the face-offs. Been a tough weekend in those areas. Iron Kings take it out. No shots on goal yet for French trucking in this opening period. Everything's been deflected wide or blocked. Soriano turns, deflected, will bounce out of the zone. 7:05 to go. First period, no score between the Iron Kings in the black with the red numbers and French trucking in the white. The black numbers in the red trim. Skate up here, blue line, shot in, and it'll be sticked and scooped by the goaltender. Looks like Benish to take the draw. Bailey St. Amour near side with Natalie Mayotki. Turn around, raced out, taken away. Then flung and hit Benish. Here's a chance, turned over. Oh, they had the space to break it out. Good job coming to help there by Cole Watchorn. Another turnover here. Cole will turn him around. Skips it all the way over. Board pass. Almost broke out. Right idea there. Shot in. And Kuznier continues to get better and better with more experience in this goalie timeshare. Much like yesterday, it was Lusk starting the first game, then coming out midway through. And then Kuznier starting the second game. And Logan will then come in to finish this one out. Bouncing puck that got kicked back towards the goal. Off the draw is covered up. Face-off one here, back to the point. They show shot, now work it around. Iron Kings doing a good job spreading the ice and creating space in their own end. Centering pass was broken up and deflected. Bouncer, and then deflected up off the crossbar. Comes down in front, no goal. Closest call of the game for the Iron Kings. Now they try to keep it in. French Trucking, digging. DeWitt is in there, can't see who's on the back side of the pile. Looks like 24, that's Rondo, who comes out with it. Rondo spun off the puck. Lubkert flies in, takes it away, kicks it forward to himself. Lubkert, hustle, nonstop. Gotta love it. Breaks up another play. Held in the zone by the Iron Kings. Poked away. Lubkert now slides it forward. Safety valve back in good position for the Iron Kings. French Trucking can't get much going. Their one shot on goal was sailed in from the blue line. That'll hit a body. They'll come back below us. Swept behind the net. Word pass there. Tipped on the outlet. It's quick. Caught in a change. Iron Kings, though, will back off. They'll let one man skate it in while the rest go for a breather. Rattled around. Finn Price was given chase. Now has it along the sidewall and missed Lubkert. They got it bunched up there. Now room on the backside for Daha. Shot. Kuznier again. Been busy. Been shorthanded most of the period. And a whistle with 4:16 to go. Scoreless here in the first. Draw. One back. Oh, nice job. Taking away a shooting lane there. In the slot. Worked around. Right circle. And it gets through. Traffic in front of Kuznier, who tried to drop down, but it sneaks under. And our first goal of the game goes to Daha. They lead it 1-0. Their fifth unanswered goal over the last two games after French Trucking scored to start out the morning. Iron Kings with 4:08 to go. Good push to take away the slot area in between the circles off the draw, but the Iron Kings move it well, get a good look, and get the goal. They lead it 1-0. Bouncing puck held in the zone. Severin, shot, save. Rebound too far for McNamara. Slap shot and a glove save. Young lady in net for the Iron Kings. I guess you call her the Iron Queen. She's on fire. Glove save and an offensive end draw with 3:47 to go in the first. Severance, McNamara. And Beckett Moline are up front with Suriano. And Cole Watchorn on defense, and it's Watchorn who plays it behind. Centering pass broken up. French Trucking can't even get it out of their own goal line and finally just smack it off the wall in. Played by the goaltender. Here come the Iron Kings from behind. They'll send it up the side wall. Held in the zone. Fired in, but nothing stick to stick for French Trucking. Turned back over. That one slid all the way up. Got to turn it around quick. McNamara moves into the zone. Fires the shot wide to the right. All the way around. Bruto. Good job getting there to hold the zone. And it goes off of him and into the bench out of play. Whistle with 2:54 to go. And the Iron Kings on top 1-0. Face off here. Won by Benish. Off the sidewall and taken by the Iron Kings, who push forward. Skated in. Slap shot. Point blank range. Wasn't clean. And is kicked out. Inside their own circles. French Trucking stuck. But give them credit. They killed off 4 straight penalties over the middle stretch of this period. Now with 2:22 to go in the first, we've been even strength for a while. We need to tie this thing up. Left wall rattled around. They'll go to the corner. Back top of the circle. Open lane, shot and a save. I think eye test wise, Kuznier's best period. Save, deflection in front on the rebound. Doesn't go. Here comes French Trucking. They'll coast, center ice, just send it in. That one off the board, stolen. Here's a chance. Shot and a save. Lubkirk denied with 1:45 left in this one. Opening period. Lubkirk will stay on to take the draw with DeWitt and Mayatki. Iron Kings short one. We'll send him on late. One right over. DeWitt couldn't get the backhand to it. Loose puck pushed forward. Natalie Mayatki slides it up. Looking to get it back. DeWitt hit the goaltender in the face, and then it gets popped up in the air and goes wide. Suriano, shot deflected. DeWitt trying to make things happen in front. Shot blocked at the blue line. Out of the zone. Back across center ice. Lubkirk gets turned around, lost it. And now the Iron Kings will go back on the attack, dump it in. Now they get tangled up down there. Minute to play as it comes out of the zone. That one sent over. Right at the change point for the Iron Kings. 40 seconds to go. I'll move it up too far. Turnover here. No, it's over the stick of Lubkirk. Centered. 2-on-1. Top shelf shot wide. Again, not clean on the hustle back from French Trucking. Chipped here. Too far. Right idea. Couldn't get the timing. Lubkirk barrels a kid. Away from the ice, Finn Price takes a guy down. French Trucking showing a little toughness as we go under 10 seconds. Skipped over. Might be one more shot either way, but it's just going to get stuck in the neutral zone. And that is the end of the first period. Here at the Little Bear West Arena in Manistee. The Iron Kings of Dickinson area hockey on top. 1-0.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
All right, back inside the Little Bear West Arena. Dan Hardebrook, glad to have you along. 1-0 after the first 15 minutes of play. French Trucking, give them credit. This thing could have been a lot uglier. They killed off 4 straight penalties, a pair of 5-on-3s, and came out of that stretch 0-0 before the Iron Kings got one home. No penalties for DAHA in the first, and we line up for the second period with French Trucking headed to the far wall. Off the draw, McNamara lost his stick, back to Mackey. Gavin Mackey works it up the left side, nothing doing there. Iron Kings take it away. They're looking. Wraparound, denied. Now cleared out off the stick. Rondo will take it. Skates hard into the zone. Hard stop. Works it back around. They come in behind. McNamara trying to set up front. They got traffic in the high slot as Severns just skates, and then chucks it in. 14-15. Left to go. That one cleared out. Shouldn't be an icing. It was tipped. It's going to slow down anyway as Mackey plays it. Turnover at the blue line. Shot high. Was over the top, but Kuzner with the blocker just to be safe. McNamara, rocket. Found Severns. Oh, and a two-hand heave-ho into the boards will play on. Taken away. Both teams a little bit of wobbly footing here early on in the period. Dumped in. French Trucking comes for a partial change. Another player down. Severns this time. Iron Kings all the way up. Center back. High slot. Score. Turned into a 2-on-1 with no chance. Couple guys change. Another guy falls. And the numbers game beats French Trucking there. The Dickinson Area Hockey Iron Kings now lead it 2-0. $13:25 to go in the second. Time of the goal. Iron Kings, the 2-on-1 pays off. Pinned along the far boards. Outlet here. Iron Kings. They want to skate this into a 3-on-2. They'll bring it up all the way. Hard stop. They're looking for the trailer. Hold the blue line. Dump it into the corner now, and they can go back on the attack. Soriano right below us. Centered, deflected, kicked, and then the clear out hits a player. Good lead by Oren DeWitt for Bailey St. Amar, who was tracked down. DeWitt had the best scoring chance in the first for French Trucking. Put it right off the goaltender's mask. Oh, 2-on-1 with the late crash. The Iron Kings waiting to the very last second, attacking one post, and then going across the crease, basically, to somebody crashing the opposite post. That one sent in, kick save, comes in front. Soriano slides and sweeps it out all the way down, and an icing, and we'll come back to this end with 12:08 to play. Offensive end draw here. Rattled around. Mackey pins it along the boards. Iron Kings dig it out. Centering pass taken away. Lubkert, though, sends it into the mess. Here's Rondo. Rondo pushes forward. Iron Kings can bring 4 up, and their one person back's done a great job of filling and taking away any opportunities coming out of the zone. Skips under. Iron Kings bring it up. Nice stick handling shot and a score. Full extension for Kuznier. Has had a solid game so far, even though the score now says 3-0. That's just a hard skate into the zone and a quick one there. DAHA continues their run. Little bit of adversity for the French Trucking 14U team. Manistee, Munising, Newberry. They got to collect themselves. Rattled home and pinned along the boards. Just outside that right face-off circle. Dumped in for McNamara. McNamara had it blocked. Got it back. Sweeps it around. Right to the stick of an Iron King player. Taken back by Severance. Hot pass. Missed Finn Price. This one rolled through. Skipped out. Broken up. Severance. Nice move. Tried a second one. Lost the handle. Comes down to the corner. Severance now gets it back. Taken off his stick again. He's looking frustrated. Finn Price in behind. Tried to center it. Taken away. Soriano now off the boards. Too far for McNamara. Both teams getting a piece of it. Stuck in the neutral zone. Center ice left side Soriano. Tried to cross it up. No. And fired in, but taken away. Iron Kings will shift forward. Player tried to stop and find the puck. He goes down. Oh, we got a scrum away from the puck, and it's going to end up being an icing when it's all said and done. Offensive end face-up coming for French Trucking. 9:51 to go here in the third. That one fired in. I think we only have a handful of shots on goal here so far. 3-0 your score. Pair of goals here in the second have the Iron Kings back in control. Wrapped and broken up. Sidewall. Bouncer. Nice play by Rondo. They're still fighting. Still digging. Puck comes to the left wall. Iron Kings bring it out. They'll fly into the zone. Shot. Blocker save. Good job there by Kuznier. Taken. Held in the zone. Centered there, and Rondo will ice the puck. 8:55 left remaining. Offensive end draw coming for the Iron Kings. Sent in and a quick cover up. 8:47 to go, second period. Penalties 4-0 against French Trucking. Shots in favor. Possession time in favor. Big save again. Owen Kuznier has played a pretty solid game. Got caught in a couple of bad breaks. Again, set up well by the Iron Kings. They'll take the draw, same circle. Severance pushes forward. Comes out with it, but can't turn it over to DeWitt. Outside the blue line, now taken. Just knocked forward. Keep them pinned deep. That's the Iron King strategy. 8.5. They'll take it away in the corner. Behind the net, Cole Watchorn loses it. Next little shove back. They're battling for it. Trying to work it around where Suriano's there. Julian off the boards, right to the defender. Shot and a big save. At 7:59 to play. Kuznier will probably get one more shift before we swap goalies. And no, we're going to get it now, I bet. Timeout for French Trucking. We'll take one as well. Iron Kings lead at 3-0. Midway portion here of period number 2. 7123 FM, My Manistee in the E.U.P. Sports Network.
Did you know the Newberry News has a print shop? They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906-293-8401 and see what the Newberry News Print Shop can do for you.
If you're looking for a furry friend to help brighten your days, then look no further than the Luce County Animal Shelter. They have many lovable pets, just waiting to find their forever homes. From playful pups and cuddly kittens to gentle dogs and cats looking for a quiet place to call home, the Luce County Animal Shelter has the perfect companion for you. Visit the Luce County Animal Shelter today and let's create heartwarming memories together. Because when you adopt, you're not just finding a pet, you're finding a lifelong friend.
We are back here inside the Little Bear West Arena. French Trucking timeout. They are down 3-0. 7:59 to go here in the second period. Been a tough day all around. And we do get our goaltender change. As you take a look there at Logan Lusk getting loose. 7:59 to go, third period. Or second period. Lusk going to try and hopefully hold serve long enough for the offense to find a way to break through. Off the draw, Iron Kings quickly moving the puck back and forth. Skipped across. Time out midway through the period also may be a helper for the rest of the group. Remember, 4 straight consecutive penalties. Back-to-back 5-on-3s with another one that lasted 2 seconds. Lubkert shot is wide, no good. They battle for it. Big slap shot in front. Puck still loose on a scrum. Iron Kings come out with it, and they actually had an advantage coming out of the zone. No icing. Rondo plays it. 7-12 as Rondo circles. Isaac Rondo makes his move to the left. Rondo, he's going to get all the way down in the corner. Switch back to that forehand. Comes to the point, stolen away. It's a breakaway. Oh, the Iron Kings skate it wide. Try to go to a trailer. Rondo steals it. Now he goes back the other way. Lost it and cleared out. Back to center ice we go. Rondo, third time's the charm. Brings it in. Spin move, broken up. Them bumped out. Going to be a race to the loose puck here. Oh, Lubkert with a huge hit. That's a bone-crunching nominee. No penalty. Oh, it's coming. From behind. And Luke Lubkert will skate off. I was waiting for it to come. Withdraw the bone-crunching hit of the game nominee. It's the 5th penalty of the game for French Trucking. They've killed off all of it. That 4 straight stretch. Boarding the call on Lubkert. Draw for the Iron Kings. Backhand broken up. And it goes from, you had 3 pretty good chances into the zone where Rondo just couldn't get enough space late to make any kind of a play. But 3 pretty good pushes into the zone. Nothing doing. Shot save Lusk. Rebound gets up to McNamara. Davin will move up. Blue line. Shot deflected high and into the netting. We'll get a whistle. 5:52 to go in the second. 59 seconds on the power play. I have to see if we get a Zamboni break here. No other games at the Little Bear West today. Everybody else on the road. Yesterday they had 10 U games going on. Off the draw. Shot deflected and it rolls just wide. A matter of inches from being goal number 1. But they did not do the ice in game 2. And between the second and third period, 40 seconds. Bouncing puck into the zone. 1-on-1. The shot, Lusk the save. Rebound, Iron Kings. Lusk the save again. Logan Lusk shuts the door. 26 seconds left on the Lubkert penalty. 5:20. Game time remaining. Second period. Off the draw, deflected high. Rondo catches it, lays it down, gets it knocked away, and Lusk has to cover it up. Severns likes pushing that face-off forward where he tries to get it past the guy he's taking the draw against and then kind of poke it free and skate by, and that one in, save. Rebound couldn't get played. Puck held in the zone. Audie's got a broken skate, I think. They'll come inside. 2-on-1, deflected. Pass underneath. Sent back in. Iron Kings. Oh, they try to go with the knuckleball. High and up, and Lusk just shrugs his shoulders. Even strength. Penalty kill 5 for 5 for French Trucking. And here comes Lubkert, fresh out of the box. All the way down. Puck just played to the corner. Rondo had a lane and an open Gavin Mackey up on the point. They'll pass it up. Turnover in the zone. Rondo double teamed. Dumped all the way back in. Cole Watchorn tried to make a move, taken away. Lubkert goes for the big hit and misses. And it's a 3-on-1 coming back the other way. Nice play by Mackey. Takes it away. 3-on-2 now for French Trucking. Mackey hesitates. Shot and a save. Best player in the building today has been the Iron Kings goalie. That young lady has been fantastic. All the way up. Pushed. They come in. Mackey looking for a big hit. Played back out in front. Severns takes it away. Ollie's all alone with all 5 Iron Kings surrounding him, and he just had to give it up there. Got as much as he could out of that push up the ice, clearing the zone. 3:20 to go in the period. Again, French Trucking's penalty kill is now a perfect 5 for 5. Backhand here from Benish, who's moved from forward to defense today, or at least has been rotating spots. Saw the lines get shuffled a little bit. Coach is trying to still find the early season recipes. Broke in. Shot. Lusk. Save. Rebound is still loose, and he'll just flop on top of it. 2:36, and another good push for the Iron Kings, who continue to lead. Face off, back to the point. Shot missed. Tell you what, Josh Bruto might not be the biggest, but he's not afraid to mix it up. Puts another guy in the boards. This one's centered in front. Broken up. The Iron Kings always seem to have one guy in the right spot at all times, offensively and defensively. It's almost like they've been playing 6-on-4. We do get an offsides, so wrong spot at the right time if you're French Trucking there. In front, Natalie Mayatki has it pushed away. Far end, clear out, turned over, but the Iron Kings get it back. If it touches a French Trucking stick, it hasn't been staying there very long. They'll bring it in, wrap around. Now got to watch the backside post. Stop, centered. Good job, Suriano. When that shot blocked, DeWitt will try to skate it. Him, Severns, and Rondo been the 3 that have been able to skate it out of the zone, but again, they're forced off the puck and just got to dump it to the corner. 1:23 to go, second period. And it's been a lot of when those guys try to skate it out, they're so far out in front that they end up by themselves with no options. As Rondo shots gloved there. And when they get up the ice and they're out of options, that's because everybody else is still trying to catch up. Big draw coming here in the offensive end. Lubkert to take it. Back. Rondo. Ice level shot, kick save. Over to the corner. Iron Kings send it in behind. Good size, good skill with this group. Final minute, second period. Oh, under the stick of Mackey. Going to be a chance. They get the 2-on-1. Good job getting back by Rondo. Picks it away. Rondo ahead. Gets a shooting lane. Fires high. Hand in the air. We're going to have a penalty coming here. It's going to be on French Trucking. Iron Kings bring it up. Taken away, whistle. Finn Price is getting waved over. 6th penalty of the day for French Trucking with 18.6. Minute and a half for Price. Back on the Lady Killers pest control penalty kill. Too many came out. Lubkert will get sent off. It'll be Severns to take the draw for French Trucking. Wins it over to Rondo. Mishandled. Puck sits in front. Good job, though, Rondo and Mackey behind. They both had solid periods of play here. Turned around by the Iron Kings and sent back in. End of the period. We are through 2 periods of play here at the Little Bear West Arena in Manistee. Your score is 3-0. There'll be 1:12 remaining on the Iron Kings man advantage coming up after the break. Teams will head to the locker room. The Zamboni doors going up below us, and we will get our intermission break. Step aside, come back this week in high school sports from the MHSAA. It is M123 FM, My Manistee, and on YouTube this season with the E.U.P Sports Network.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family and family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, from Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
A wild weekend in Marquette at the Superior Dome, and some fantastic finishes in Battle Creek. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. Trailing by 12 with just over 1 minute remaining in the Division I 8-player football championship game, the odds of Martin pulling off a comeback against Inland Lakes were not very good. But then Gavin Myers threw a touchdown pass to Tegan Harris. Next, Martin recovered an onside kick. And with just 5 seconds to go,
now Branch moves over to the right side as well. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Myers looks, pressure comes. He's going to go up the middle. Keeps it on the right side of the 5. Dives for the end zone, and he's in! Touchdown, Martin, with 5 seconds to go. The Clippers have completed the comeback.
That was Matt Chapkus of the MHSAA Championship Radio Network on the call as Myers ran it in from 21 yards out to give Martin a 30-26 win and a state title. In Division II, Adrian Lenawee Christian capped a perfect 13-0 season with a 36-18 win over Marion. Easton Boggs hauled in 9 passes for 210 yards and 3 scores for the Cougars. Quarterback Sam Lutz threw for 350 yards and he added 2 rushing touchdowns. Marion finishes a fantastic season at 11-1. The Eagles put up more than 50 points per game on average this year. For more on both of the 8-player championship games, check out MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, in the Lower Peninsula Girls Swim and Dive Championships, Ann Arbor Pioneer captured the title in Division I. It is the school's fourth straight D1 championship. In Division II, Farmington Hills Mercy is your champion. Mercy won by more than 125 points and captured the school's first swimming and diving title since 2019. And the final game ball goes to East Grand Rapids in Division III as they captured their 7th championship in girls swim and dive in the last 8 years.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
For the second consecutive season, coaches will have the ability to challenge plays during the 11-player football finals. All potential scoring and turnover plays will continue to be automatically reviewed. But again this year, coaches will be allowed to challenge one play per regulation and one in overtime, with some restrictions. First, a team must have a timeout available and call it to initiate a review. Second, there are a limited number of items that can be reviewed. Those include catch or no catch, ball carrier in or out of bounds, forward or backwards pass, and a handful of others. If successful, the coach will be given back the timeout. In overtime, coaches can challenge once, no matter how many overtime periods are played, and only if they have a timeout.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. On the volleyball court at Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek, 4 champions were crowned. Let's start with Division I, where Farmington Hills Mercy dropped the first 2 sets to Grand Rapids Forest Hills Northern before storming back and winning in 5. In Division II, North Branch won its 2nd straight title, this one in straight sets over Grand Rapids West Catholic. Division III saw Kalamazoo Christian defeat Traverse City St. Francis in 4 sets. It's the first volleyball title in school history for the Comets. Holland DeVries finished with 16 kills and 27 digs in the victory. And in Division IV, after being down 2 sets to none in both the semifinals and finals, Clarkston Everest Collegiate won its first volleyball state title. They knocked off Leland in the title match after beating Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central in 5 sets in the semis. Coverage of all 4 divisions can be found at MHSAA.com. That wraps up the fall season here on This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we will see you in the new year with the winter season in full swing.
All right, back inside the Little Bear West Arena. Dan Hardbrook a little winded, and my ladder climbing skills are diminishing as the day goes on. Third period just underway. Iron Kings still have 22 seconds with the man advantage. Offensive end draw. One back to the point here. They'll reverse it around. Right circle, ice level shot, kick save for Lusk. Of course, came on midway through the second, and the goalie swap. That one dumped in, no icing. Iron Kings play on, we're back to even strength. Price out of the box and into the play. Iron Kings skated in, poked away, played up the sidewall, and then Price chips it along. 3-0, 13:30 to go in the second half of this Sunday 14U doubleheader. Football fans, I'm sure, got an eye on this one and an eye on the Lions. 24-7 at the half for the Lions. Packers in prime time tonight. Draw here over to Bruto, then played back. French Trucking trying to find their way. They're not out of this yet, but a really good goaltending performance has kept them off the board. Shots have been limited. The opportunity's getting better as the day goes along. This one spins in the dot on the faceoff. Iron Kings will play it over. Good pressure there. 3 up with Moline, Bruto, and McNamara. Held by Severance, who's now helping out on playing a little bit of defense. Offsides as Mackey deflects it back into the zone. Whistle comes with 12:42 to play. Your score is 3-0. Not out of it by any stretch, but you need one soon to start the momentum to climb back in what's been a tough day. Give French Trucking credit. Kuznier played really solid despite giving up 3 goals. French Trucking played most of the first period shorthanded. They've killed off 6 penalties. Kuznier just got crowded and screened in front of the net on one, beat on a couple of odd man rushes on the others. Again, much like earlier, getting a piece of a lot of it, but they're just finding a way to crawl across the line. French Trucking, shots have been limited, but they've had some quality chances. Oren DeWitt put one right off the goaltender's mask earlier. They had a deflection that went about an inch wide of the goal post and a couple of other good looks that just sailed off the mark. Back across center ice. That would have been a good one-on-one opportunity. And short side, Lusk gets a chunk of it and then doesn't let many loose pucks get away, and Logan falls on top of that one. 11:22 to play. French Trucking next in action. Wednesday night, it'll be one game against Negaunee, 7 o'clock at the Elger Ice Arena. That'll be the second game of their rescheduled series from December 17th. They played the first game this past Wednesday. Negaunee won it 5-3. Nice backhand pass in front. Lusk got his pads down on it. Still controlled by the Dickinson Area Hockey Association's Iron Kings. They have played solid. 2-on-1 here for French Trucking. Into the zone. Can't get it through. As Bailey St. Amour tried to find Finn Price, or Oren DeWitt rather. Broken up. Into the zone. Severance. Pulls up on it. Got it to the blue line, then taken away. Batted back around. Severance off the turnover. Shot fired well off the mark. Free puck in the corner for the Iron Kings, who are skating like they are still fresh as a daisy. Circled around. Save. Rebound save. Lusk dives again. We got a pile up and a whistle, and Lusk keeps it 3-0. 9:46 to go in the contest. Draw to the sidewall. Then dumped in. Suriano will play it behind. Moves it over for Cole Watchorn. Cole sends it up. And again, a couple players get crisscrossed there. And the sitting puck regained by the Copper Kings. They have limited French Trucking's time of possession to very little here in this contest. Breaking up passes. Letting us skate it up the length of the ice and then just taking away all the room. It's almost like they've let us tire ourselves out a little bit more. That one in the skates of the referee, Carson Hinkson. That one will come down. Stick on the backhand by Price. 8:40. Up 2-on-1. This is how they've scored. They whiff on it, though. Blue line. Held. Spun around. Now poked out of the zone. French Trucking has battled tough. But 9 minutes of penalties over half a period, shorthanded. Even though they didn't give up goals, that takes its toll. That one sent in, brushed away, 8-minute mark to go. Held Rondo. Looking for Mayatki. Price went down in front. Stolen at the blue line. Shot here over the top by Watchorn. That's one of the goals. French Trucking was coming on a line change, and then a player went down, and it just turned into a breakaway for a goal that really got him going. Gavin Mackey, solid game from Gavin today. Works it up, shot, in, wide. A lot of chasing for French Trucking, including on the scoreboard, where they are down 3-0 at the midway point in this third period. Can they come up with a little late game magic? It's only going to take one to get them going. Big shot there, saved. Rondo with the wrister. 7 minutes to play. Out of the zone and off the boards. Iron Kings doing the job again. Stolen. Severance. 1-on-3. Beat a couple. Couldn't beat all three. To the corner. Centered in. Off a stick. Dangerous play there. Rondo putting pressure on the puck. Iron Kings, the little tip pass there. Keep them headed in the right direction. Good job by Severance. Forces it. Lays the boom. DeWitt. Let the puck get too far out in front of him. 3-on-2 coming for French Trucking. Severance lost the hand, or Rondo rather, lost the handle. Poked away. Mayatki couldn't quite get to a point to possess it. And Lusk's got to go Superman mode again with 6:06 to play. Draw to the corner. Here's Price. Circles around. That's DeWitt. I keep getting my 17 and my 71 mixed up. The 71 on the back of DeWitt's jersey from up here looks like the 21, which Mackey is wearing, but then you got the 17 on the sleeves, which is Price, who has 3 different numbers, 1 on the roster and 2 on his jersey. Battle in the corner. DeWitt goes down. Spun out there, but taken away. Iron Kings keeping them pinned in. Time is ticking away. 5:10 to go. Oh, big hit there. They're going to call it. Suriano, like a bouncy ball, comes right back up. It's going to be the first penalty on the Iron Kings. But, hey, French Trucking has a chance in and gloved and stopped. But the hit will give us our first Zephyr Fuel power play of this second game. 4:51 to go. Big hit on Suriano. Sets this one up. Right side offensive circle. Lubkert. McNamara. They will send out Rondo, who's now playing up. Mackey and Severns on the defense. McNamara goes down. Draw one. Comes to Rondo. Shots wide. That's what they wanted in that situation. Good job by Davin. Puts his body into it. They're fighting. 2-on-2 in the corner. Rondo digs it out. Rondo shot. Big save again for the Iron Kings. Now McNamara tried to center it. Defenseman goes down. McNamara tries to backhand it. Goes high. Good defensive play. Nice setup and a score. Lubkert with a great feed to Isaac Rondo. And with 4:20 to go, it's a power play goal for French Trucking. And they're not done yet. (3-1). Sometimes not how you start, but how you finish. And the makings of a strong finish right there. Lubkert, great setup. Another chance here. Oh, too far for Rondo that time. Sent in, broken up. Rondo, kick save. Full extension. Down to McNamara. They score the power play goal and say, you know what, you guys are aligned now. McNamara centering pass. No. Mackey sends it forward. Good spark here late. Bouncing puck. McNamara. Oh, couldn't quite get it to slow down and sit, but dumped right back in. Iron Kings can't get it out of the zone. One of the best shifts of the day for French Trucking, and they will finally play it out. Not going to be far enough down for an icing. Severns will play it. Oliver Severns will bring it up. Makes a guy miss. Here comes Ollie. Ollie gets to the forehand, tries to deke, splits him. Bodied off the puck, covered up. And we got a scrap going here. Whistle on the cover-up. Iron Kings goalie shaken up, went down to cover it. And then it was an Iron Kings player sent flying in. Then Lubkert sent flying in. And then another Iron Kings player flying in. And then nobody came to a stop. We're going to get offsetting penalties. And that's Lubkert's third. For the after the play, pushing and shoving, 3:01 to go. Given a little extra time to sort it out here. Make sure the goaltender from DAHA is okay. Waiting to see you, trying to see if I could pick up or hear anything down there. Rondo from Lubkert has French Trucking on the board. They're looking for the second. So they wanted all three players involved in the post play scrum. It was an Iron Kings player and Lubkert getting tangled up. I don't think anybody heard the whistle. So the Iron Kings trying to protect their goalie, take a shot at Lubkert, who takes a shot at an Iron Kings player whose teammate comes skating in. And I thought we were ready to go. It's going to be 5-on-5. These might be misconducts here. 5 and 68 are in the box, matching 130s. Lubkert is in the box, but they haven't put up a time. And it's going to be a second French Trucking player because I think they're going to send Beckett Moline to the box. Moline will serve a minute and a half. That's now up on the board. And they're going to move it to the neutral zone. And Lubkert will serve a minute and a half. So neutral zone faceoff, 5-on-5. We stay, 3:01 to go. Offsetting penalties, 4 of them for a minute and a half. You're up to up to 11 penalties on the day, 8 in this game for French Trucking, who are trying to battle back in the late stages. They'll have to do it without Lubkert and without Moline for the next minute and change. That one's sent across. In front, there's a player down for the Iron Kings. Gets up slowly, back to the blue line, chip forward. Here's a chance, 3-on-2 for French Trucking, but they hesitate. Now they drop back. Now it's Benish rather, broken up. Rondo peeled off to the far side. Iron Kings try to play it around. Nice job there, pinned along the boards though. Good fight here from Oliver Severns. Rondo takes it, He's going to move in. Rondo trying to get to the forehand. Out of space, no look. Back to the point, and Mackey will look. He'll skip it around. Shot, Benish, friendly fire on Severn's shot, and flipped up out of the zone. That'll work just fine. Kill some time, icing back in the zone. 4 seconds left on all the penalties. Offensive end face-off, and a big one here for French Trucking. Price is going to take the draw with Mayotki and St. Amar. Here's Soriano. Looks, shot, stick by the defenseman. Nice move there. Top of the circle, shot and a save. Oh, a quick one there from Severns. Tied up in the corner. Nobody's leaving the box, so those all must have been. Now they'll let him out at the whistle. Lubkert and Moline will return to the bench, as will the Iron King players. 1:13 to go. We'll try to reset the pieces. Rondo will return to the center spot. Wins the draw. Back to the point. Severns and Rondo have switched spots here in this game. Broken up out of the zone. They're looking for a spark. Finally got a goal here late. Chipped. Lusk. Blocker save. Rebound. And he reaches behind him to close the door. And Logan Lusk keeps French Trucking in this game with 54.2 to go. There's still a chance. Face off, Soriano moves it around to Severns, who can create. Outlet, tip pass. Tried to take a page out of the Iron Kings playbook, stolen away. And then nearly a turnover, but they'll clear it out of the zone. 40 seconds to go. Iron Kings on top 3-1, trying to run out the time. McNamara backhand, batted down, sent in, lost glove save, and then tried to play it, and a whistle. He came up with it and then tried to shuffle it to the corner. Defensive end faceoff, 28.3. Got to win it, got to push it. Iron Kings win the draw, and they're just going to play keep away. Looking for open ice. They'll rattle along the back wall. Out of the zone. They'll play it at center ice with 17 seconds. And the Iron Kings, despite a great third period performance from French Trucking, are going to get out of here and head back home with a Sunday sweep. Severns takes it, and that's the horn. Final score in game 2 of this doubleheader. It's the Iron Kings 3 and French Trucking 1. And we'll be back with the French Trucking team on Wednesday for that single game showdown with Negaunee. Wednesday night, 7 p.m. from the Alger Ice Arena. That's going to do it for our coverage here today in Manistee. Want to thank Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Newberry Motors, French Trucking, and our special team sponsors this weekend, Zephyr Fuel and Lady Killers Pest Control. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. 7123 FM.